Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, thank you very much for coming by. My voice in the morning is always just so husky, but anyway, if you are new to my channel, thank you very much for coming by. I hope you decide to stay, and if you're not new, you know the drill. I really appreciate you guys coming back to watch my channel. So I haven't done a sit down video in a very long time, very long time. I actually haven't posted a video in quite some time, and I feel like a sit down video was long overdue. This is a get ready with me video, hair and makeup. I am going to book club Sundays, my favorite Sunday of the month. We're back. Like, we've been on a hiatus for I think a month or two due to the rising COVID-19 cases, but now since things are a bit better, we decided to resume again. So yeah, it is book club Sundays today, and I am going to do my hair and my makeup on camera. Before we get into the video, I actually want to apologize for my inconsistency on the channel. Like, there is one of my dearest subscribers, Risuna, who really asked me to be more consistent on this channel, and I just want to say that I have made like a very significant change in my life, and I'm hoping that with this change it brings about more consistency, and it will also allow me to grow. I hope and pray that this change brings about growth, and with growth comes the consistency in all aspects of my life. Like, I just hope that it brings a better work ethic. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. Please do subscribe to the channel just to help me grow as well. And do give this video guys, not me sounding like Brown Dash in the morning, Please like this video if you did like it, and comment down in the comment section with anything under Beyonce's son. But anyway, let's get right into the video. So guys, I am gonna start with my hair. I unbraided my hair last night. So I had these braids for I think 3 weeks, and I had to undo them because they were looking very bad, honestly. But yeah, I did unbraid them last night, and I washed my hair, and I have my hair in the laziest twists ever. And the style that I want to achieve today is like a slick back, what do they call it? A slick back pony, you know, with my natural hair. So I'm gonna have to use like a lot of gel. In order for me to achieve this style, I have to comb my hair in sections. So I'm going to just oil my fingers because I'm gonna undo the twists. I'm gonna start at the back because I want to fasten, well, you're gonna see, but I'm gonna fasten the back first because, like I mentioned, I have to do this in sections. And then, even though I did wash my hair a bit, I'm now going to use this water bottle with the conditioner and the oil and just spray the hair a little bit. I just want it to be damp but not wet because I don't want it to shrink much. And then with this body butter, this is actually body butter from Grwm. Yeah, it's from Grwm, and it's actually a shea butter for your body, but I use it for my hair anyway because it is shea butter at the end of the day, and I feel like it should pretty much work the same. So I'm going to use just a little bit of it on my hair. And then with this mousse, olive oil, or is Rapeseed mousse, I love this mousse so much for my natural hair and for my wigs. I'm also going to apply it to where I dampened the hair. So now that the hair is a bit damp, I'm going to use this wide tooth comb just to comb it out a bit. So now that that's done, I'm taking this Cantu styling gel, and I recently just bought this. It's the first time that I'm using it. I've never used it before. I always used the Eco Styling Gel, but I started disliking it because it does leave like some residue on your hair and it makes your hair a bit flaky as well. So what I like about the Cantu one, or what I saw about it, is that it doesn't have any crunch, it doesn't have any flakes, doesn't leave any residue. So I'm hoping that that is right, because with this hairstyle, like, you use a lot of gel. So on the section that I just prepped now, I'm going to take some gel and basically just put it all over. I've done that, and now I'm taking this brush, I think it's called a Denman brush, and I'm going to comb that section or brush that section down. So I do have the hair slicked back to a certain extent, and I'm going to take this elastic band. It's a small elastic band, so I'm going to fasten that section, and that's what I'm going to do throughout the hair, actually, making sure that it's tight as well, because I really don't want the hair to lift at any point during today. So that's it. I don't know if you guys can see. And then I'm going to move on to the rest of the sections, doing the very same thing that I've been doing. As my camera stopped filming, my phone stopped filming, I just don't know where it stopped. So I've done the bottom half of my hair. I'm just pinning this down. So now I'm left with the top part, and this is the most difficult part, but I'm going to repeat the same steps. The reason why I left these two is because combing them down is such a mission. But I'm basically repeating the same steps as I did with the back part, and I am going for like a middle part. So that's why I twisted my hair out like this as well. I don't know how straight that middle line is, but I'm gonna try and fix it. So for the top part, I'm not going to use any sheer butter, because I'm realizing that it's actually making my hair look a bit white. It's making my hair look white, and I don't really like that. So I'm gonna skip the sheer butter and just use the mousse. So at the top part, I really do have to add a very generous amount of gel, because this part is the most visible part, so it has to look like close to perfect, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like that for now while I do the other part. Now that both parts are done, I'm going to join them, and I'm gonna need some pins to do this. So I am putting some gel all over the hair so that everything is just in unison, you know. The hair, all of the hair must agree with each other. Like, now with some pins again, I'm just going to pin down the hair just to make sure that it doesn't lift at all. So now I'm just going to do my edges. I'm not the best at edges, so I'm just gonna do whatever I see fit. Honestly, I'm not the best at this, so I'm gonna try. So my hair is tied down and I wrapped it with this scarf just to make sure that everything is just intact. Now I'm moving on to my makeup very quickly because I don't have enough time. I'm gonna start by using my Revlon setting powder all over my face, and there is a video where I go through this makeup hack, and you basically put setting powder all over your face before you put on any foundation or concealer and the likes. And now that that is done, I'm taking some setting spray. This is basically just rose water and witch hazel in a spray bottle, and then I'm gonna let that dry. Now that that's dry, I'm going to take my primers, and I'm going to use 2 primers today, not for any specific reason, but I feel like I've been neglecting the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I've been neglecting it and I actually really like it, but I'm mixing it with this Yardley one because this is an illuminating primer, so it gives me a better finish. But the Baby Skin primer actually helps with my makeup staying in place. Because I'm out of time, I want to do a no foundation, well, not no foundation, but half foundation makeup routine, and I think my skin is very allowing for me to do so. I don't do my eyebrows first anymore. I like to do my eyebrows after, but for this it's going to be very tricky because I'm not putting foundation first. I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I'm using the LA Girl Pro HD concealer as usual in the shade Fawn, and I'm highlighting the areas that I would normally highlight after I've applied foundation, but I'm not applying foundation first. I'm going in with the concealer first, and I'm hoping that this works out because this is the first time trying it. Okay, because I'm not putting any foundation on, and the reason why I do my eyebrows after my foundation is because it gives it a clear canvas. So now I'm just using the concealer on my eyelid, and then I'm just going to bring it up a bit to my eyebrows just to give it that clear canvas that the foundation would have given it. So while I allow that concealer to sit a little bit, I'm going to use this MAC lipstick. I'm going to use it as blush, and I'm going to add that or apply that to the areas which I normally apply blush. And then with my Makeup Revolution, I think it's a foundation stick. Yeah, it's a foundation stick, not necessarily a concealer stick. I think it is a foundation stick. I'm going to contour the areas of my face which I usually do contour, and immediately blend that out because Makeup Revolution stuff really they dry down very quick. So I'm just gonna blend the contour with the blush. As you can see, there's a lot of coverage from the contour alone. So I think the purpose of this routine is to prevent your face from looking like too cakey, because foundation can do that. Like if you add foundation and then add your concealer afterwards, it can make your foundation look a bit cakier. So I think this prevents it. Now with my beauty blender again, I'm going to blend out the areas that I used concealer on, and I'm using a clean side of the beauty blender. And as you can see, I'm basically creating that clean canvas for my eyebrows. So now I'm going to use the same foundation stick from Makeup Revolution and contour my nose, because I haven't done that. With a pencil brush, I'm just going to blend that all over. And I blend it all the way to my eyebrows. And then with my beauty blender, with the side that I blended out my contour, I am going to blend that so it doesn't look too harsh. So now that is done, using my brow gel from Signature Cosmetics, I am going to do my eyebrows real quick. So I have barely their eyebrows, to be quite honest, but using a brow gel helps me finesse my eyebrows. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to brush these eyebrow hairs, the little eyebrow hairs that I have. So brushing the eyebrow hairs with this brow gel actually helps me define my eyebrows. And I've come to like eyebrows which aren't that harsh. So this actually really works for me. So with this angled brush, I don't know if you guys can see it, but with this angled brush and the brow gel, I am going to define my eyebrows a little bit more, and I'm going to feather them a bit. So I'm cleaning up my brow with my LA Go Pro HD concealer, and I clean up the bottom half of my, not the bottom half, I clean up the bottom of my brow. So that's one brow done. I'm gonna do the other one. I don't clean up the top of my brow because I wanted to still have that feathery effect. My eyebrows are done. I don't know how they look. I don't know if I like how they look. But now, with the foundation part of the routine, using my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, I'm going to add or apply that foundation to all the areas that I didn't put any concealer on. So I'm gonna go back with my beauty blender on a clean side, just dampen it a bit and blend out everything properly. Not that contour, child. Okay, so I've blended everything out, and I'm going in with my translucent powder from Revlon. It's the only translucent powder that I use, and I'm setting all the areas that I've highlighted. And one thing that I like about translucent powder is that it also adds like a layer of coverage, and I think that works a lot with this specific routine. So now that that's done, I am going to set the areas which I contoured, and I'm using this contour and highlight palette from Signature. I'm using the darkest shade there and mixing it with the light shade, and with a brush just gonna set those areas. Setting my nose as well. While I allow everything to set, I want to go and do my eyeliner. And then I'm going to line my waterline with a black eye pencil. And now with my Yardley loose setting powder, I'm just going to set my entire face just to bring everything together. And I'm using this big brush. I think it's a blush brush, but I just use it for setting my face too. With my Maybelline setting spray, I'm going to spray my entire face. And listen, I like to drown in setting spray. Like, I want to drown in it. And then immediately with my beauty blender, I'm going to press that setting spray in. And I did also explain this hack in a video on my channel already, so I will link it in the description box just so you guys can check it out. But this actually really helps. And now with some mascara, and I'm using this Wet n Wild one. So guys, I went off camera a bit to fix up my hair, and I also put on some lip gloss with some liner and some highlighter as well. My camera stopped filming, so I don't know where exactly it stopped filming, but I did add some highlighter to my nose, the apples of my cheek, and I also did my lips. I just want to do where is that brush? I just want to do the top of my lip quickly with some highlighter because I didn't do that. My chin as well. A bit on my forehead. One last spray. Oh yes, I did get dressed, and I know it does look like I'm not wearing anything, but I'm actually wearing a bodysuit and a shirt over it. Yeah, the babies are out to play, but I'm just gonna spray one last time with my Lasting Fix spray. And with this foundation routine that I tried today, I actually really like it because my face doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel heavy at all actually, so I really do like it. I don't know if I would do it all the time. I'll see if I do it all the time. But yeah, this is the finished look, and this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me. You can ask me any questions in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video.